also ask everyone if you can. Great. Also, if you can ensure your microphone's muted if you're not speaking. And hello, everyone. Formally and welcome to this launch of the Australian Peace and Security Forum, APSF, and this webinar, Australia's Peace and Security, the Conversation We Must Have. To begin, I would like to recognise the rich history and knowledge of Indigenous Australians and how their wisdom is essential to the work of the forum. Currently, I'm outside of Australia, but normally I live and work on the lands of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation, and I would like to acknowledge their elders past, present and emerging, and also extend an acknowledgement to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders that are with us today at this webinar and also throughout Australia, and recognise their connection to land and waters and that sovereignty was never ceded. So today, the APSF is pleased to be holding this launch to open an ongoing conversation and dialogue to promote the need for a new and broader approach to Australia's peace and security in what is really an increasingly uncertain era. There is no time more important to come together and really think critically on the many multidimensional and interconnected threats and challenges that have consequence for the security of Australia and Australians, and encourage public dialogue and consultation on critical national peace and security issues for Australia's future. Before I talk more about APSF, very briefly, because we have a very tight packed webinar today, I'd just like to briefly introduce myself. My name is Matilda Byrne, and I am one of the APSF's co-presidents and a founding member. I have been working in the area of disarmament since 2016 at SafeGround, an Australian non-for-profit that seeks to reduce impacts of legacy and emerging weapons. There, I have been the national coordinator of the Australia Stop Killer Robots campaign since 2019. I'm also currently completing my PhD that examines the responsibility to protect at RMIT University. So through these areas, I've developed a focus on human security in the context of international security and global governance, which really aligns with kind of APSF's aim to sort of broaden how we think about national security. I have the pleasure to be moderating today's launch that really is kicking off dialogue that APSF seeks to promote. So APSF's vision is an Australia where all people enjoy peace and security throughout their lives, and the APSF has formed to strengthen peace and security for all Australians by providing information, analysis and opportunities for dialogue with government and the public. So we strive to increase the understanding of the interlinked nature of key security challenges and the measures necessary to address them, including through the adoption of a comprehensive national peace and security strategy. The peace and security of Australians is being undermined by threats including climate disruption, the erosion of biodiversity, nuclear weapons proliferation, regional conflicts, inappropriate resource allocation, cyber threats, pandemics, and more. And Australia has not had a national security strategy since 2013. So a national comprehensive peace and security strategy must guide how Australia addresses the threats of today. You'll be hearing on some more on some of those areas shortly from our speakers, all of whom are founding members of APSF.